I wanted to share with you my binder for my class for this year. So I've been asked, how do I spend my summers, or what did you do this summer? There's a lot of fun things that I do get to do and go out and explore with my husband and my family. But a lot of the time that I a lot of my free time that I have in the summer, what I do is I spend it on preparing my lessons for the school year. I get so busy in the school year teaching that, you still have email to check and all these other things that and I've learned from in the past, I'll stay up till 3 o'clock in the morning trying to complete or revamp a lesson if I do it during the school year. It's a lot more stressful because you go to sleep late and then you're tired and you're not 100% in the morning. So what I like to do is I like to spend my summers, even though, yes, it's my summers, but I don't have kids or anything, so I don't have any big responsibilities like that. So I spend a lot of my time in the summer creating my lessons and looking for going on YouTube and learning new things. And yes, it's YouTube, but a lot of times I can't always just go out and take a new class. It does get expensive over time, so I'll just go on YouTube, find out what the latest trends are, and learn them and practice them at home here at the studio, and then I'll turn it into a lesson, and then during the school year it'll pop up in one of the lessons that I planned. So every year I have, or so far, we've had a change in our schedules. So this year I'm teaching a different class, and so the binder that I have is brand new. One of the reasons why it's brand new is because I lost a USB drive, a 16 gig USB drive that had everything for the last 6 years. Everything cosmetology, and I lost it. So I had to start from fresh. It was a real bummer, but in the end, I'm really happy that I lost. Not that I'm happy, but I'm happy that I lost it because a lot of good, new, fun, exciting lessons came up from losing it because I had to start from scratch. So I created myself a binder. I have one for juniors, for sophomores, juniors, and seniors, but this is the freshman binder. And so I'm huge on photos, on pictures, because it makes it fun and interesting. Like if it didn't have a picture, it would just be like this. But it has a picture, so it just kind of, I don't know, to me it kind of makes me want to look to see what's inside. So I take a photo, and I added Principles of Cosmetology, and I added the school logo to it, and just to make it fun, and just so that I know what class it is. Sometimes I use the same pictures on all the binders, and I just need somewhere to tell me what class I'm using it for what class it's for. So when I open it up, it has my syllabus. Okay, purple is kind of our color for a lab, and has all the explanations of what the students will be doing at school. Principles of Cosmetology does do Cooter, so I have all of the lesson information for that. I put sticky notes to tell me what order, what day, how long, etc. One thing that I have in my classroom, or that we use, is Remind 101. If you have not used it, it is amazing. It's a text messaging system, and it's free to use, and the students and parents just send this information out, and you can text them, and they can text you without them having your cell phone number, and you can go through your phones or through your tablets or computers to send out information. So it's a really great system. Okay, you can see who's logged on, and you can. It's just really neat. You need to check it out if you haven't. This is the freshman kit list and pricing. I like to do my own little dividers, and so this is just the calendar divider. I pulled this up off of Word documents. If you just type in calendar or birthday list, this will pop up, and so the first week of school I'll send it out to the students, and I'll have them write their name, where their birthday goes, and how old they are and currently. And so then what I do is on Wednesday, what I have planned for this school year is one day a month we'll have movie night, and so they'll stay after school, we'll watch a movie, pop some popcorn or have some chips and drinks or something, and then I'll bring a birthday cake, and so we'll celebrate whoever birthday it was on that month, and it's typically the last Wednesday of the month. Whoever birthday it was, then we get to celebrate their birthday. So the ones from in the summer, July and August, we'll celebrate in September, the end of September, and then of course June we'll celebrate in May, the last Wednesday in May. So that's always really fun. And then we have the calendar for the district. Then we have this calendar I made up myself. And this calendar, you can go through Word document and type in calendar, and this pops up. I think this was like a culinary type calendar, like a restaurant or something, but I just switched the pictures, put the school logo, and then I typed in certain things that we were doing. Ice Builders, Movie Day. We work a lot with Houston Fashion Week, so I added that in there too. Just the fun days that I knew were going to come up, I went ahead and did it throughout the whole school year. And what I did add as well is when we run off of 6 weeks, so I also added that in so students would know. This is available through the Schoology program that we use, and so the students can see this and edit it if needed. All right, this is just a hard copy of the impression journal in case I lose my computerized copy. All right, and so this is a BE's needs list. So you can, again, I got this template off of my Word document. And so I just changed the pictures, and so things that I need to bring, buy, go, do, or get, or print actually needs to be added on there. Just some pictures just to make it fun. And so this here is a chart, something that a lot of teachers I know struggle is they wait to the last minute to input their grades and their categories. So what I do is during the summer, I have all my lessons planned and everything ready, set to go. So then I know when the test is going to be and what I'm going to test them over, and I know what the test is going to be, so that I already have like the first 6 weeks, the second 6 weeks, the third 6 weeks for the first semester when I'm testing what. So as soon as the grade speed is where we do all of our grading, as soon as that's open and up and running, I take, okay, maybe it might take me an hour. Actually, it takes me a little less now. I'm actually kind of good at it since I've done it so much. But it'll take a good hour, and I'll input everything for the whole school year. Yes, there's always things that I need to change. Yes, testing comes along and it knocks me off for a week, or I didn't get to it, or we just have to omit that whole chapter, whatever the case may be. But it's a lot easier to go through and change one assignment instead of every 6 weeks going in and putting in your assignments and your grades, and it's such a hassle. So if you just have it done, if you take the time to do it now and prepare yourself, you have a lot more playtime later to do fun things like teaching or checking email or anything of the sort. So for new teachers, I highly, 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 highly recommend you take the time, prepare yourself, set yourself up for success, not for failure, okay? I highly recommend you doing that. And then don't beat yourself up later if you skip a few grades or you have to change a few things. Change is good, change is okay. All right, so then here I have, it's where it starts. So that was the needs list. So I have my dividers. So this is the first 6 weeks, okay? Then for the first week, I have my lesson plans here, and then I have my needs list that I need for the week. So the first week is going to be icebreakers, team building, and the journaling. So that's what we're going to get started. So here, this is what I need: a camera for their photos, markers, the journal demo, raffle tickets, sticky notes, things that I need to buy, everything like that. I'm going to do a photo booth prop setup for the first week of school, and so those are the things that I need to make sure to get. Okay, so when I need to prepare myself a Saturday or Sunday night, I'm like, okay, do I have this, what am I missing? That way when I get to school, I'm ready to go. This lesson plan, Monday is freshman first day, so we really don't see the students, but on the second day, Here we have team building, okay, and nail art. So it's open, body, and closed. There's 3 points on each. I kind of got I learned the idea at Paul Mitchell when I taught at the academy, but at the school, but I changed it around to kind of better fit the needs of my classroom now. But it's an amazing structure. You have your open, how you start off your lesson. You have your bodies, the meat of the lesson, and your close. It's pretty much what all lesson plan structures kind of call for, but this is just easier for me to read, and it's very, very, I did it just in a pen here, but there's a lot of them that I have in color and colored markers. So much easier just to read the information, and it's easy to keep up with, and it keeps me on track because I tend to get off track very easily, trying to add a lot more things to the lesson than I have time for. So I always get behind. So 3 points on the open, 3 points on the body, and 3 points on the close. Now, very important for me on the open, on the body, there's 1, 2, and 3 points, right? But it's very important that the teacher does something, and of that 1 point, the student does something. Then the teacher does something, the student, and then the teacher, and then the student does something. Because a lot of times we live in this part right here where only the teacher does and the student listens, and that's not good. That's how you lose your students. And so I really like that concept, and so this works for me. So that's Tuesday. Of course, I don't put dates on this, and because you never know, you need to go back a day, or the school has something scheduled, or is testing, or whatever the case may be. So this is Wednesday, and it just keeps going along. Everything's done and ready. What I haven't done is I haven't put my worksheets. So what I always do is, let's say for week 1, I'm gonna do team building and nail art. So all of like my nail art, my nail sheets, or my design sheet, or whatever handout that I'm going to give, I'm gonna put it behind this lesson plan sheet, and so that way I have a hard copy of everything that I hand out. For whatever reason, if technology isn't working for that day, maybe I'm at the I'm at the third 6 weeks, and let's say that we come in and there's no power, or there's whatever's going on, the computer's not working, or the internet's down, which does tend to happen sometimes. What do? Nowadays you're like, we don't have internet. Okay, free time. So I have my copies of my papers, of my worksheets, and my handouts and everything. So then I just go to the copy room, make copies, and then easy, fun, fulfilled day instead of kind of running around trying to figure out what to do. So that is how I have my binder. I have it set all the way to the last day of school. In the back of the binder, I have, if you can see, I have just information. It's the school logo, any information that I get from the school, and any information for TDLR, and just extra lesson sheets. So all of this information I have on hard copy, and then I have, we have the OneNote. I don't know if there's another particular name for it, but the OneNote system in the computer, I have all of this information in there. It's an online binder, or an electronic binder, and it's amazing. It's the best thing ever. So if I don't want to haul around this big heavy binder, then I just have it online. I click print, it comes out of the printer, I'm good to go. I don't have to go make copies or whatnot. So, or if I lose this for whatever reason, I have, anywhere I am, I can pull up the binder, the same information. So that's what I have in my teacher binder, and per week I can either take out just what I need for the week, or for the 6 weeks, or 3 weeks, or whatever, however you want to structure it. I don't have to carry around the whole 6 weeks of everything. This binder is pretty small. Typically I get the 4-inch binders because I have all my worksheets in there, so it's a lot of papers, but it works for me. Some people don't want to go through the hassle of doing all of this, but if I ever need to come back and teach this grade again, or if I want to add to it, or whatever the case may be, it's already here, it's done. Next year I don't have to prepare again. So let's say I were to have this last year, I taught juniors. So I have my binder with all my junior stuff in it. So if I would have taught that this year, all I have to do is open it up and make any changes that I didn't like in certain lessons that I taught last year. And no, I didn't like that one, that didn't work. Oh, this is new, let me add it. I would just make those slight changes, but because there's no dates on any of this, then I can use the same thing to teach. The dangers about that is that you get stuck in a rut and you don't change your things and you just keep teaching the same thing over and over again. And so that's why I say that I was very unfortunate that I can't believe I'm saying it, but I am fortunate that I lost my USB drive because all of this is new content. It was a good feeling to kind of revamp everything from scratch because I lost all the old stuff, but I found a lot of great new stuff. So I'm very fortunate that that happened. But anyway, please make sure you save all your documents, back them up on a hard drive or somewhere in the cloud or something. Make sure you take care of all your hard work. It is a lot of work to put into this. It is a lot of time. This makes these big old dark circles under my eyes because typically I stay up working on my lesson plans or watching movies with my husband, but typically working on the lesson plans. But it's a lot of hard work, but it definitely pays off in the end. If you have any questions or anything, please let me know. I'll be more than happy to help. Thanks for watching.